When we fall into the hands of the living God, we are sinners in the hands of a loving God. I came across to this sentence, this expression, when I was reading a book written by Ryan Zand, and the book is titled "Sinners in the Hands of a Loving God." I appreciate it, especially when he gives the expression of being into the hands of a living God. And it seems like we are taught, or we were somehow wired to be afraid of the living God because of our sinful nature and because of his holiness. But he seems to give us a different perspective or a good reminder that when we are in the hands of the living God, just realize that we're just sinners in the hands of a loving God. Sometimes Christianity may feel like a place or a religion that you go to and you receive this list of responsibilities, to-do list, and then you get out of this place, you hear the benediction, so you have a week trying to do the things, those responsibilities, or to the to-do list as a good Christian. You're going to fail. I fail. We fail at all the responsibilities we receive to live holy lives. We absolutely try. The Holy Spirit is there to help us, but we must confess we are not perfect. So then the idea is to come back next Sunday and hopefully God will forgive me and God will give me again a set of lists, things to do so I can go and try them again. This cycle right here, I don't think it's healthy for a Christian lifestyle. It may sound just absurd the way I'm explaining to you, but I can tell you that many Christians view their faith this way. Many Christians try to live their faith this way. It's dangerous. Why? Because it creates a view or a narrative of God that is false. It does not express the heart of a loving God. So think about it. Is this what Jesus invited his followers? As soon as they followed him, did he just write down a few of go and do just this list of 10 things, you're going to be fine, more commandments, more things to do, and that's it? Is that what Jesus had in mind for the bride? Is he this very jealous groom that wants to make sure that the bride... Well, we're trying to explain this in human ways, not the spiritual ways. Why? So we can understand it. But I tell you, sometimes the spiritual life, it's not for the human brain to understand, but it's for the human heart to embrace it with faith and confidence that we're going to a loving God. That was the invitation of Jesus to those who would follow him. Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 to 30 says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. So take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." Verse 30, he brings this into a conclusion. "For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." I can assure you that an easy yoke or a light burden is not what the Judaism was preaching to those who would follow the religion. It was not easy. It was the complete opposite. It was a heavy religion to follow with a list of things to do, sacrifices to do from morning to night. And I tell you, God was easier on the commandments than a lot of these Pharisees, scribes, and the priests on the people. They were heavy. They were harsh on them. And I'm afraid that nowadays in Christianity, we may be tempted to go back to that style of religion, and it's not okay. Jesus himself says, "Come to me, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke. Take my burden. It's light. It's joy." Why? Because I pay the price. And I'm offering you this partnership where I have assumed all the weight of the payment. So that's what I want to invite you today, to come in the hands of this loving God and trust Him, that you can come as a sinner. You can find rest, and before you know, the Holy Spirit, the good news, will begin to transform you, because the ultimate desire will be to be like the one who called us. Again, I want to invite all of you with this key phrase again. When we fall into the hands of the living God, we can realize that we are sinners in the hands of a loving God. Welcome home. God bless you.